consider this dismaying observation.
Alright, welcome back. I'm going to do a review here of Lego set number 70901. It's the Mr. Freeze Ice Attack from the Lego Batman movie series. So let's get this thing open. Oh, I can open this one with my thumb. Alright, so this set has 201 pieces. Okay, so there are 2 numbered bags. Only 3 stickers, so that's not bad at all. And 1 instruction manual. So let's see what it's like after we build it. Alright, so here is the built version. We have a little build for the chemical plant. Now, I say that because there is a page in the instructions where you can combine the Scarecrow pizza delivery set, the Joker balloon escape, I think it's called. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it's a Joker with some balloons strapped to his back. It's a little set. And this to create the Ace Chemicals plant. So, without combining those, I still think this looks like a chemical factory. So you get this little chemical plant. Okay, so here is the little build for the chemical factory. As you can see, we get the obligatory coffee mug, but this time it's in white. So that's a welcome change. Like these newer anyway macaroni pieces. We're starting to see them in some more sets, so that's good. Nothing really around the back, so at this price point I think it works great. Got this little lever here for you to operate the equipment, and a little wheel to adjust the pressure, and we've got the computer screen sticker, that pressure gauge sticker, and that printed recording piece, which we've seen many times before. Now we've got Mr. Freeze has frozen this guy in. All right, here we have this little ice cage. Really simple build. Not much really to say about that. And here you have like a mech. Just a small little build, a mech for Mr. Freeze. And here we have Mr. Freeze in his little mech suit. So overall, I think this is well done. It's a little build, it's simple, but he can twist at the waist. Got multiple joints, so you can pose him in some different ways, as long as you can get him to balance. So you can pose him in different ways. It's got just the one joint in the arm and then one at the wrist. So there's a little bit less movement there, but the arms would be kind of ridiculously long if they did it any other way. I like this gun. Definitely suitable for a Mr. Freeze. It definitely looks like a freezing weapon. So it's very nice. And there's a stud shooter on top. So as always, you can fire that. And some decent detailing around the front. And I like these hoses that look like they're powering his suit, keeping him frozen, and maybe even powering the weapon. So on the back we have, looks like some tanks to hold some fluids. And that's that's really it. You can take him out there. There's a sticker for the controls in there, and just these two little studs for a minifigure to fit on. Here we have the minifigs from this set. Here we have the chemical plant worker, and looks like he may be security of some kind. Looks like a badge or a radio on top there. I like the tie with the printed tie clip on there and the belt. Overall, nice printing there. I'll go ahead and remove the equipment so you can see. Has a little bit of printing on the back. And then I'll show you how this works. So to put this breathing apparatus together, you put the air tanks on there. Then there's this piece here, which straddles the top of the air tank and just goes right over the minifigure head. So you put that on, and you have this guy's face, which looks maybe a little concerned, mostly indifferent. Then the frightened face when he realizes he's being frozen by Mr. Freeze. Then you put the breathing apparatus on there. As you can see, it just goes right on top. So then you put the visor on here, and it's the standard visor that we get with a lot of Lego helmets. You see a lot of these in the on the racing helmets in the Speed Champions line. And then to top it all off, it's just a standard firefighter's helmet. And that goes right on top. And it just follows that line of the visor and down to the breathing piece quite well. It really looks like it's sealed, or that it's, you know, one piece. So it's a really good job on that part. Then we have the Lego Batman movie version of Batman. So for the first time, we have this utility belt piece, which is, you know, used to be printed onto the minifigures. So now it's an actual piece. And they give him this gun, which is very cool. And of course, Batarang, which can't go without those. As this the newer style soft cloth cape and the cowl. Underneath that, instead of just being a white headband to show as his eyes, it's a black headband with more expressive eyes shown. So when he's smirking, you've got that. And then when he's angry, looks like that. Well, if you don't mess up the cape in the process. Here is the back, so just a little bit of printing. No printing on the legs. And then here is that utility belt piece. They do give you an extra one, so if you lose it, or you happen to want to put a utility belt piece on another character or on one of your other Batman minifigs, they do give you an extra, so that's always nice. And last but not least, we have Mr. Freeze. Now this is definitely a brand new version. We haven't seen a Mr. Freeze like this before. He's got this cool new armor piece. It has that printing on the front, no printing on the back, and then this clear dome here, which is just a standard clear dome piece we've seen before. There's his head, just the one expression, because if there were two, you'd be able to see it through the dome on the back. And there he is without the armor. As you can see, quite detailed. Got some good printing there on the legs and the feet. Like the hoses and the little frozen parts of his suit on the front. And no printing on the back or the sides of the legs, but there's printing on the back of the torso. All right, so there you have it. So this set retails for $19.99 here in the US, and it has 201 pieces. So it's an excellent, I mean, it's right on the 10 cents per piece ratio that you want. There are some good pieces in here. I really like these ice blocks. Love the minifigs. That's what impresses me so far about the Lego Batman movie line is the minifigures. Many of them are as detailed as the collectible minifigures line, which is amazing to me. That I'm really excited about that. I really like this little build for the chemical factory. I mean, there's not really much in the way of play features here. I mean, you can capture a minifigure in here. You can pilot the suit. And there is a stud shooter on here. Other than that, you've just got this, lever here at the chemical factory and this wheel. So, nothing big. I'll be interested to see what all you can do with it when you combine the other two sets to make the Ace, a better version of the Ace chemical factory. But all in all, I really like this set. I think it's a great purchase. It's an excellent way to get this new Mr. Freeze, and so far it's the cheapest way to get the new Lego Batman movie Batman minifig with his new eyes and that new utility belt piece. So I really enjoyed this set, and I hope you enjoyed this review. So let me know your thoughts about this and the Lego Batman movie line in the comments. If you like this, give us a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see you next time.